Well, that was pretty quick, wasn't it?
Well, I wanted to hear what you had to say. I died on purpose there.
Yeah, it was pretty quick, but not as quick as Classic is going to die, right?
Yeah, I don't see it that way. I think most people aren't even going to be level 60 by the time in a month's time.
All right, guys, I will see you in 2.5 hours after this conversation's done.
How is Classic going to die in 1 month?
Let's take 3. I mean, for people to get tired of it, I think.
So whenever the new patch comes out, it's going to die? How does that make sense?
Because the new patch isn't going to add content that's going to be available. Like, it's going to bring people back for like a period of time. So you were saying it's like retail, right? I mean, like, the thing is that, like, the second patch, right, for the raid and everything, it's going to bring out content for some people, but many of those people probably aren't going to stick around and do that content for multiple months. Like, they'll come back and play it.
It literally changes the entire game. Phase 2 literally changes the entire game from top to bottom.
How?
You have Dire Maul added in, right? It changes the raiding meta. Right, so that's at high end. You're also adding PvP into the game, so the honor system is now in.
We're adding the honor system into the game. You have BGs.
Oh no, BGs don't come in until the next phase.
Okay.
So, literally, like, every single phase is going to add so much content to the game for every single person that plays the game at every level that, like, it's not like retail, where it's like you're literally not even playing the game till max level. It's like the whole thing is like a chore until you get to max level, and then it's like the high-end game content, right? Arenas, rating, all this stuff.
You really think that thing's that's gonna like engage people for like a long period of time, like having the BGs and everything?
Oh yeah, like, it'll engage a lot of people, I think. Like what is there to do in WoW? Like there's transmog runs.
Horn good, you want to get some ice cream?
Yeah, sure, man.
Are we cute? Okay, yeah, no, we're cute. Queue up.
No, we're not.
What are you cute?
I'm waiting for this to end. Because you guys could talk about this for 3 hours, literally.
What is there to do in retail WoW outside of high-end game content that will engage people who want to play an RPG, who want to play an MMO, which is not really what retail WoW is right now?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
It's fine. It's just a different game. It's fine.
I don't think you can say that it's not an MMO or not an RPG. I mean, like, we meme about that a lot, but I mean, like, you play with other people all the time. Like, it's the same thing in Classic. Like, you can play Classic solo, too. I mean, there's plenty of people that play Classic solo. Probably more people that play Classic solo than play BFA solo, if you want to count, like, match-made content. I mean, the fact is...
Yeah, but if you want to talk about, like, the relationships that you build with people, I made way more friends in the Classic beta in, like, the 2 months that was around than I have in the entire time the year and a half that I've been playing retail WoW.
Yeah, I mean, like, as I said, I just think people are going to get tired of it after they reach the point that they're trying to get to. They're going to stop playing. I mean, like, it's the way it happens in retail. It's the way it happens in every game. Like, this isn't some kind of, like, a weird thing. I mean, it happens in every game. Like, people play the game to a point, and then they stop.
Well, yeah, obviously that's going to happen. Anything that's hyped up that much is going to have a drop-off. But to say that it's going to die is a little bit absurd, right? Like, if you even have enough people playing on, like, one server that holds enough people as like a private server would have held, right? Like, the game is still going to be fun. It's still going to feel good.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that like the game's going to die. I mean, that's like kind of a meme, right? I mean, it's obviously not going to die, but I think there's going to be a huge dropout.
Well, yeah, of course. Like, there's a drop off for every game. But that's not the point. My point is, like, saying it's going to die is kind of absurd.
Of course it's not going to die. I mean, it depends. I feel like they'll have like an 80% drop-off. Like, 80% of the people that start playing Classic will stop within 2 months. Probably less than that.
80%?
If not more.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Do you think 80% of people drop off in retail?
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know because of the numbers, but that's a lot.
I think it's probably 50%. I think 50% come back, and then they stop playing. Like, how am I basing that off of? Just, like, the people that I see, the amount of groups in Group Finder, etc., right? I mean, yeah, absolutely. 2 months after a patch is out, yeah. Like, most people probably stop playing it.
It'll probably be a pretty big drop-off. I think, like, 50% is probably more realistic.
It's a huge amount, though.
Yeah, but, I mean, that's something that I would see with, like, pretty much everything, right? Like, anything that's hyped up that much. Because then you have a bunch of people that are riding in on the hype train who, like, they don't have a natural interest for it. It's just hyped up. So they might try it out or whatever. But think about all the people. You can talk about Preach, Van Rookie, the list goes on, right? All these other people, streamers, whatever, who were totally disinterested in Classic, or didn't even want Classic, particularly, for themselves. And then they totally flipped whenever the beta came out, and they were like, okay, I forgot. I forgot how much fun I had. I forgot how good this game felt.
I said the same thing. I mean, like, obviously the game is great. It's going to be really fun, but there's going to be a point where people reach where they run out of content and things to do, and then they're going to stop playing. Like, that's all there is to it. Like, that's all I'm saying, is that there's not going
to... It just takes... Well, and I'm saying it takes a while to get to the point where there's nothing to do. And I think the average person, like, who's going to play... Like, we're different, right? There's a group of people that are different, and we play WoW for, what, like... literally all day, every day, if we wanted to, right? And there's people that do that, right? But there's also a lot of people who play 2, 3, 4 hours a day, maybe. And those people, like, if you're playing like 2 or 3 hours a day, you might not even be level 60 by the time the second phase hits.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, and it's still gonna be fun. Like, you have a constant feeling of progression the entire time. Like, why is it in retail WoW? Like, my gear gets better, but then everything scales. Like, my character is supposed to be getting stronger, right? But everything scales, and for some reason my character feels weaker as he's leveling up. You know?
Like, it's not a thing, like, about, like, is Classic better than retail? I mean, like, they both have, like, a ton of problems.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying more so is that, like, you gotta think of the differences, right? It's something that people, like, haven't experienced in a long time. Or maybe ever, right? Like, I would say most people that are playing retail WoW now are probably people who started playing Wrath later. Most people.
You think a lot of people are? Yeah. I don't know. In general, I just feel like I think that the optimism for Classic is a bit exaggerated, and I think that people will get tired of, like, doing the same content over and over. And a lot of the things, like, retail does have a number of things that, like, Classic doesn't have. Like, there's a lot of different things to do in retail. It's just those things don't matter. In Classic, there's not a lot of things to do, but the things matter more. I think that's really the difference.
No, actually, yeah. That's perfect.
Yeah.
The things matter more, and you feel way better doing them. Like, in this, like I said, like, a lot of people, like, don't care about, like, pet battles, mount runs, or transmog. A lot of people do care about that stuff. But a lot of people who started playing WoW originally, like, they couldn't care less about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think there's, like, different degrees of caring, right? There's, like, people that care about getting every single mount, and then people that care about getting invincible. There's people that want to get, like, their favorite mount, and then people that really just don't care at all.
Right. Like, I still think, like, Baron mount is cool. I still think, like, Season 3 Gladiator mount is cool, right? Blizzard Bear, that kind of stuff. But, like, to like, go and collect, like, 1 million mounts and stuff. But you had a really, really good point the other day when you said, like, that's really the only thing with any sense of, like, permanence in the game now.
No, yeah, you're right. I mean, like, the mounts, like, the thing is, like, with Classic, I mean, your gear is really what matters. Like, in Classic, I remember, like, thinking, like, why would somebody care about having a mount over a piece of gear? Like, gear is what matters. But in Classic WoW, in BFA now, it's like, I would always go with the mount over the gear. I think it's just a different type of game. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a big drop-off. But I think also, I mean, we can talk about this for, like, ever, right? But we need to do Arena. Like, if you want to do Arena at some point, like, let me know. And we can fucking do that. Or, like, at least get gear for you to do Arena. Like, getting, like, 2K and, like, getting the gear would be kind of a cool thing to do before Classic.
Yeah. I don't know. I might do Arenas before Classic comes out. Yeah. But, like, that's just my point. Like, it's my general point is that they're two totally different games, and there's not really another game like Classic WoW that's out there right now.
I don't know enough about old school RuneScape to know, but I think that you're probably right for the most part.
Well, I think old school RuneScape it's in a generation behind Classic, like a generation of MMOs behind Classic. So it's just like, I think, to me, RuneScape has always been completely unappealing. Like, I just never wanted to play RuneScape, because I played Daok. Like, Daok was, like, leagues better than RuneScape. But RuneScape was free, so, like, all the kids who's, they couldn't pay for the game, that whole thing.
Dude, these queues are so bad, man. Nobody plays the game, man. Like, nobody
all stopped.
Yeah.
They're all quit Classic.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, retail is dead. I mean, this is crazy. I just want to get one. I've got to take a piss. I don't want to take a piss until the queue pops, man. Come on, this is so bad. Okay, you think a pulse system similar to OSRS? I think you need to get an axe out first, and then talk about it afterwards. I don't like the whole idea of like thinking about like all this stuff super far in the future. Like just wait for the game to come out, focus on the game being out, and then go from there. That's my best advice for them. Can you rate my transmog? This is trash. Okay. Why don't you get an add-on to sort the icons next to your minimap? I don't really care about it, honestly. I just ignore them. I know where the important ones are. I've really got to take a piss, guys. Oh my God!
Then leave the queue.
No,
leave the queue.
No, I'm not leaving.
I left it.
Stop,
I left the queue.
Stop. No,
I left the queue.
I have to
I
sit
left
there.
it.
No, listen. I'm going.
No, I already left it. Go.
Come on, man. I'm waiting. Go back.
Damn! Oh, that was... Dude, I should have done that season, man. Oh, dude, I love that. You know what else I like? I like the season 1 of WoD, too. Do you have that one?
Oh, yeah, that was pretty nice.
Oh, that was so good, man. That was such a good set. The season 1 Elite set Paladin of WoD is one of the best sets for Paladin they ever put in the game. With the shoulders that, like, they have the spike things that pop out and they glow. Oh my gosh, man. So good. If you have that...
Oh, is it character specific? I don't remember.
I don't know. Team just owns, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Thank God. Thank God we sat through the classic discussion and had a piss emergency just so we could get a 10-second game.
All right, let's bring it back. Come
What
on.
an experience.
Okay. Do it again.
Chat, I'm not
How
the
the fuck we
gladiator
died?
here, okay? I suck. I've said I sucked a lot.
Just blame the healer.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I
It's
was
not your
yeah.
fault.
Christ.
Trust me, I've
Jesus
healed.
Christ.
It's never the healer's fault. If something goes bad, it's never the healer's fault. The healers take too much shit, man.
Wrong.
Healing's fucking hard. Healing is fucking hard. Anybody that says otherwise is retarded.
Nothing's harder than playing a warrior, though. Like, I think that's very, very true. But very, very difficult. More challenging than a lot of other classes as well. Like, I would say, yeah. I mean, let's just be real. Okay, let me get this down. Should I have a cloak for this set, man? I feel like I kind of want a cloak. Ooh, that'll look good. That'd be a nice cloak right there. Holy shit, that'd be a nice one. Okay, well.
No, dude, no cloak.
No cloak?
S-Fan, what are you still doing here? Don't you have to
Okay.
return some videotapes?
No,
Okay, alright, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with a little cloak. Just a little cloak. Alright. Okay, so this is the Warlock Elemental Shaman. So here's what I think we should do, McConnell. I say we get on the Warlock and we kill the Warlock.
Alright.
Ooh.
You don't think so?
That sounds good.
Okay. Alright. Let's do it. We're gonna win this right now.
See ya.